Now lean in and listen close. I want to talk to the man who feels like the signal has gone dead. We live in a world that is absolute addicted to the noise. We measure our worth by the volume of the crowd and the speed of the breakthrough. But I want to ask you a hard question. What do you do when the breakthrough don't come? What do you do when the heavens turn to brass and your prayers feel like they're just bouncing off the ceiling? I'm talking about the war of quiet. It's that season where God isn't saying a word, and the devil is using that silence to tell you that you've been abandoned. You see, the enemy wants you to think that silence is a sign of God's absence. But if you look at the strategy of a king, sometimes the most powerful move is the one made in total silence. In the book of Exodus, when the people of Israel were pinned against the Red Sea, with Pharaoh's chariots breathing down their necks, Moses didn't tell them to shout. He didn't tell them to fight. He said, "The Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace." He was telling them that their silence wasn't a surrender. It was a weapon. It was a space God needed to move the water. If you're in a season of quiet today, it might just be because God is setting up a move that don't need your help. A hunter doesn't make a sound when the prize is close. He holds his breath. He waits. The silence isn't because he left the woods. The silence is because the moment of impact is almost here. Look at the prophet Habakkuk. He looked at the violence, the pain, and the mess, and he cried out, "How long, Lord, must I call for help? But you do not listen." He was frustrated by the quiet, but God answered him and said, "Look at the nations and watch, and be utterly amazed, for I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe." Even if you were told, hear me now. God was working, He was moving nations. He was shifting the foundations of the earth, and Habakkuk couldn't hear a single bit of it. Just because you can't hear the hammer hitting the nail, don't mean the house ain't being built. Don't mistake a period for a comma in God's sentence. Habakkuk had to make a choice. He said, "I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. I will look to see what He will say to me." That's the outlaw's posture. You don't run just because the room went cold. You don't quit just because the feelings dried up. You climb up on the wall, you tuck your chin, and you wait for the dawn. Faith ain't measured by how loud you can shout when the sun is out. It's measured by how long you can stand on that wall when it's pitch black, and the only thing you can hear is the wind and the enemy's lies. If you can stay on that wall when the world is silent, you're dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. The prophet Zephaniah tells us that the Lord your God is with you. He is the mighty warrior who saves. And then the scripture says something beautiful. It says He will quiet you with His love. Sometimes the quiet isn't a test. Sometimes the quiet is a hug. It's God pulling you into the secret place where the world can't find you, where the critics can't reach you, and where the only thing that matters is His presence. He is hushing the storm inside of you so you can finally hear His heartbeat. So don't fear the silence.
Don't let the enemy fill the empty space with his lies. The king is in the room. The victory is being forged in the dark. If he's quiet, it's because he's already handled it. You just keep standing. You just keep watching. The morning is coming. I'll stand on the wall. I'll watch for the light. My God is a warrior. He's winning.